Hey, good morning, tubers. Hi, what time are you going to start the live feed? Now? Sorry, guys. I run away. I had work to do. Don't do that. Ready, do that. There we go. Up and running. And I get more YouTube video. 42 seconds. Anyways, good morning. Hello from the UK. Michael, good morning. Rides for Fitness. G'day. Chicago, how are you? I am good. This is an impromptu video. Well, impromptu, I guess you'd say, yes. I've got an hour to kill before I got to open and do some actual work. We got Chile. Where are we all from? I do the same as you do in the UK. Oh, cool. How's it going, Tristan Trimmer? Good, thanks, man. 11 p.m. That's a little bit late. UK. There's a few of you in the UK by the look of it. I'm in Salford. There we go. Let's stop at 42 seconds. First 42 seconds of it. USA, New Zealand, my Powerwall and electric car. I'm starting to come around to the idea of electric car. Hell, an electric lawnmower might be a good start. Then again, I've got a quarter-acre block. Imagine mowing that with a lawnmower. No, thank you. Rightio. What you got? Ride for Fitness. Forest Lake. Well, come and visit me then, Ride for Fitness. Netherlands. Ireland. I'm further down the M6 mode. Oh, there we go. Cool. Steve, New Zealand. Fernando, good morning, sir. 24 modules, 150 cells each. Well, they're big packs. Be cheap on the BMS. Model S represent. I'll tell you what. Elon Musk was 80 k's down the road from me a week ago, and I tweeted him. I said, you should come up the M1 and come and visit me. He did not. However, I probably would have died if he had of. What would I have said? Hi, I stole your idea. Probably not a good look. And then again, I didn't really steal his idea anyway. Stole his name. Promotional purposes. Awesome. Ask me some questions because I only have an hour, so I've got to get into this and get smashed and get out again. 450 miles range. That is awesome. Musk is a cool guy. I betcha he's one of these guys that'll sit down and have a good old conversation with somebody about anything, I reckon. He'd be really down to earth. With that much money, how could you not be down to earth and own rocket ships and shit? No, I haven't seen the zombie car. I might have seen the zombie car, but I haven't paid much attention to it. I've only just started paying attention to electric cars in the past couple of weeks when I've been looking at getting a Nissan, what is it? A Nissan Leaf. I don't think I want to build my own unless I could do something as cool as Jehu's, and that would be cool as all get out. There's a boring car. Nerd with business sense, I reckon. Or that or balls. You don't need to have business sense. You just need to have a balls to destroy everything you've got. Mike, a stream I can finally watch. Good day, Mike. And Mike, you are a moderator, as always. Do it, build your own car. I haven't got that. I haven't got the space. This is my shed, and I use it for trying to make real money. Talking about real money, did anybody here buy a T-shirt? Did anybody buy a T-shirt? I got new T-shirts. Oh, wait a minute. You're not seeing my screen. You're seeing my ugly mug. that is problematic. I did some t-shirts. I did some really creative designs. Well, I didn't really. I scribbled on a bit of paper. Trying to diversify a little bit. A few other people have done shirts, and I thought, well, why can't I do a shirt? Shirt would be good. Where are we? Where are we? I'm trying to work this out. I still haven't got a grip on OBS, even though OBS crashed on me the other day and I lost 48 hours of screen capture for a load test. I was very annoyed. It wasn't very polite. I got almost 35 kilowatt hours out of my batteries when I tried charging them all the way up. How do I go back to sharing my screen? Entire screen, application window. Does that work? Yeah, share that. There we go. All that. 16,000 views in the last hour. Thank you very much, YouTube. 1,600 views in the last hour. Thank you very much, YouTube. You're awesome. Comments, DIY Powerwalls. Look, I got some hoodies and some shirts and some mugs. Copy. Paste. If anybody wants to buy one. I think the hoodies are awesome. I ordered myself a hoodie and a t-shirt and a cup. And I'm going the dark grey. Holy shitballs, I got behind. I looked at another screen for a second. Okay, have you seen that? I've seen that. Okay, Mike is here. What's your take on fire risk with all the batteries? I think people are very, very, very right and concerned to be worried about it constantly and be forever mindful of it. However, I just got told I'm rambling, but that's fine. That's what I do on live feeds. It's put me off now. The fire risk, it's there. You've got to address it. My BMS has removed all of my worries because I can program it to turn off whenever I need it to. And I've got some really, really, really good help from the Sparky and from Jared from Batrium. So he has helped quite a bit. They both have. They're both even. They're both here with my friends. If you could cycle your pack 5% each day, how many years will it last before? Probably a bloody long time. Interesting stuff, bud. Just found your videos. Instantly subscribed. Awesome. Thank you very much for heading on down. Also, beginner run through how to full set up our system. Yeah, I plan on doing a full power rundown of my whole system. It just takes a lot of time, and I don't have it. It takes a lot of time because I do this. I ramble a lot, unfortunately. Thank you, Mr. Sparky, for letting me know. What is the best configuration to build a bus bar from low capacity ones? I don't know. Experiment. Graphene batteries too, guys. Yeah, I've seen those videos. I don't know how to. I only do what I do. Whatever I've done is on videos. So I hope to run about 2,000 cycles at least. I think 2,000 cycles would be. If you can get 2,000 cycles, it'd be awesome. Well, imagine my Powerwall with Tesla batteries. Oh, capacity. Let's change that, make that look good. I love your idea, but had several friends try to put me off for fear of fire risk. So would love your thoughts on that. Yeah, fire risk, I think you asked the same question before. Everything can catch fire. You can drive down your road in your car and it can catch fire. So if you want to lose sleep over that, this project is not for you. But you cannot discount the fact that it will happen to somebody at some point. Sure as hell hope it doesn't happen to me. Geez, that'll make me look pretty stupid. Might get me some views on YouTube though. Buy a t-shirt. Right. How do I Stop screen sharing. There we go. I'm back. I look for similar people in the UK join the project Power or EV car. There's a few people in the UK doing it. Quite a few people actually. 4A Pico fuses. And what do you think? I don't like the idea of a Pico fuse. At least with the fuses that I'm doing, you can see that the fuse is broken. Pico fuse, you can't. You've got to physically multimeter it to see that it's broken. Is it a good idea? Absolutely. Is it a good product? I assume so. Would I do it? No. Thinking of using on the load test, how many kilowatts did you get? On the load test, the last one I got 29.4, I think, kilowatt hours. The new one that I did that I haven't released yet was 24-ish kilowatt hours. I haven't done the maths, and we all know I hate maths. It's not so much I hate maths, is I don't want to be called on getting it wrong. Does that make sense? I'm working on liquid air charging system. Oh, cool. That sounds fun, Michael. Netherlands. Anybody new in the room? Where are you from? And that I'm almost caught up to the comments again. Almost. There's only one more page to go. Questions. What can use fuses for this? The cells I was thinking either. Okay. Yeah, you could use anything as long as you test it thoroughly and you're happy with your decision. Obviously, you can't use bloomin' jumper cables. You noticed Acer laptop batteries are built like they expect them. Stefan, very specifically, how do I open a laptop battery? I get a battery and I smash it on the ground on each corner. It's probably not the correct way of doing it, but you know what? It's fast because twisting it or picking it apart after you've done what I've pulled out 10, 12,000 cells and it just doesn't work. Mr. Sparky, that one's got grey cells in it. I noticed at some stage you went from must fuse each cell individually to... Yeah, I went to not sure about fusing cells individually because I couldn't prove that the fuses worked. And then all of a sudden I proved fuses worked. And now, if you don't use them, you're mad. I don't know if anybody saw the video up here. I short-circuited my shunt. It worked. It still worked. I short-circuited it and I blew every single fuses. I blew 80 fuses on one pack from short-circuiting a shunt. Now here's a live stream exclusive. There's the shunt, and the fucking thing broke and it doesn't work anymore. And it cost me $250 or something to replace. Don't short circuit your shit that you get given to test because you have to pay to fix it. That's never been public before. At least I assume short circuit. It lasted like 2 weeks afterwards and then it died. So I assume that I killed it by short circuiting it. But that was my penultimate test that fuses work. It blew every fuse and I didn't lose much other than that, and that's collateral damage. If indeed that actually did it, I don't know. Can we get to 2000? So yes, we probably could. Not sure if I will blow 6 to 8 amps. Test. Never burned any battery in 6 years using old cells. Fernando, you are a really good pin-up boy for this. You've probably been doing it longer than me. Theory of using a turbine at the front of a car to compress air, cooling the chambers, liquidates the air, then copper loop into my EV motor will warm the liquid up. That sounds complicated. I think we need pressure for MPP Solar to make 48-volt inverter for the US. I think we all should pressure MPP Solar to send me another one as well. We can do that and send me a couple of new ones. FYI, great info. Been watching most of your videos. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. It is much appreciated. Buy a shirt. Wait a minute. Control V, enter. Look at that. Buy a shirt. And I do make a little bit of money off that, so it does go directly into my pocket. It will then heat up the air, which thrusts through a Telsa turbine. There you go. That really does sound complicated. I think it was above. I was wondering why you do multiple sets of 14 packs rather than one set of 14 large packs, because it looks good on my wall. And I did miss it. Sorry, buddy. It looks good in my mounts and stuff like that. You can do it. You can do it any way you want. Anybody can do this project the way they want. That's the beauty part about of it. As long as you do enough research and get out there and be willing to make some mistakes, I guess, and be responsible for your own actions. And I just scrolled down, and I think I lost a whole heap of stuff. There is actually some people who have done, what is it, 10 by 4? So 40 cell packs rather than 80, and then use my mounts. But that becomes problematic once you start wanting to use the Batrium gear and stuff like that, or any BMS for that matter, not just the Batrium gear, it could be any BMS. It starts raising your price. So if you start doing it now, you could easily reduce those costs by making bigger packs. And bigger packs also makes it easier to, well, I think it'll make it easier to balance and stuff like that as well, because the bigger the pack, as long as you get the cells right inside, there's a better chance of them being nice and balanced. So I hope that answers that question. Greetings from Germany, Netherlands. Is there a detailed schematic on how to build a DIY Powerwall? Probably not, but if you watch about 300 of my videos, you'll get a rough idea. Holland, Grim Logic, if you ever do make an electric car, it'd be cool to see you integrate it into your Powerwall. I don't think I'm going to make, like I said, I'm not going to make an electric car, but I'd love to get a Nissan Leaf, and then every time my batteries were fully charged, I know there's a lot of programmability onto that Batrium board. I could easily tell the Batrium board on based on state of charge, so I can see when the batteries were 99% full, or even 90% full, and then it could automatically turn on the car charger, a GPO or something like that, and actually charge the car. Thus, instead of wasting power, it puts it into the car and keeps the car topped off with $0. I mean, it'd cost a relay and a couple of shunts and some cabling and some sweet talking my electrician to get that sorted, I reckon. And the car, of course. Phoenix, AZ, US. I'm not going to pronounce some of these names, unfortunately, because I'll look like a twat. Holland. Ask some more questions. What do we got? We're about half an hour into it. Grim Logic, do you have integrated Powerwall? Cambridge, UK. Holland. Smiley face. They're easy to reply to. Yes, there is a video in the links below. Most of these links do it. Detail schematic. Powerwall. I think I've got a schematic. If I go application window, go back to there. If I go DIY Powerwalls, no, that is not the forum. Analytics, that one. I don't even know my own forum. That's because someone else puts an awful lot of effort into this for me, which I forever appreciate. Okay, HBPowerwall official. The only schematic I've got, God, I love that photo. That's the only schematic I've got so far. I do need to update it. But it's not current because it doesn't have any of the new gear or the new cells. I've taken the PCM60X out. I'm running the charger through the inverter, and hopefully soon I'm going to get some more panels. And the BVM 700 is now gone, which is up for sale if anybody would like it. Yes, there is a video. I have done about 150 laptop battery, 1,500 laptop batteries. Holy shit balls, Batman. I twist them with spatula. I finished. There we go. Ask me how I know how to open fast. I've seen a lot of people getting a jig and putting it on their bench and then just twisting it. And just twisting it open, and it comes open pretty easily. But none of my benches are designed for laptops, not for big twisty loads. I guess I reckon it'd rip the computer off the bench. Hey, Jehu's in the house. Good morning, Jehu. I should say, who reckons I should send Jehu a t-shirt, a shirt? Where is it? Shirt there. Not a pink one. Or a jacket. Comment below. Who do you think? What do you think we should get Jehu a shirt? An 18650 t-shirt. What color do you want, buddy? I'll send one. The pink's not going to look good on you, or is that salmon? You got the Tesla font going on, and my theory behind it. It says 18650. I don't know. It means something to us, but not to other people, and it looked cool. I did have a bunch of other stuff that I tried doing. Stop sharing and start sharing again. Application window. No, where is it? Well, that's not application window. I might have to do that one. Application window. Sorry, I'm clicking around trying to get something up on the screen here. Very professional, I understand. Share. What happened? That didn't work so well. There we go. So that was one idea, and that is based on Nerdville's design and on my forum design, and I have permission to use his artwork, but I didn't like it. It was too complicated. It looked good grabbing on your nipples, but that's about it. And then I had, can you even see that? Can someone tell me whether they can even see that? I am like a mile behind. Oh, there we go. Then that one, and then that one with the little fadey bits. This computer really doesn't like displaying pictures. We're just going to stop sharing because that doesn't work, and I'll whack them up on my forum once I'm done. Okay, everything's crashed. Close window. No, I'm back. Okay, now I've lost where I'm up to. Jehu, there we go. They're from California. Hello, New Orleans. Great advice. Thanks for watching Netherlands. Keep up the good work. Obvious difference region. Ideas from getting bulk laptop batteries other than eBay. Yeah, ideas from getting laptop batteries. You get them from anywhere that has a laptop. Companies, government offices, hospitals, hardware stores, because they got the what do you call it, batteries, the drill batteries and stuff like that. Anywhere. Recycling centers, tip shops, the dump, anywhere at all. You just keep ringing until you find somebody that can sell them to you. Okay, so New Orleans. Great advice. Thanks. Watching Netherlands. Keep up the good work. Obviously, very different region. I got that one. Greets. Samba Bus. That Samba Bus is awesome, isn't it? I check channel top and bottom. Look for battery recycling centers, buddy. France, could you make a tutorial on how to make a 12-volt battery pack for inverters? No, I do not recommend doing 12-volt because it doesn't work with lithium-ion very well. Teespring.com. Oh, who put that cool link there? Why don't you use a dot welding machine? Because I don't own one, and I'm testing for everybody else on the planet whether spot welding is actually going to work long-term. Tutorials on the internet, how to make a 12-volt pack. Read that one. What government incentives there? Oz for feed-in tariff. I get 6 cents per kilowatt hour that I feed into the grid, and last quarter I fed in something like 1,200 kilowatt hours, and I didn't make much money. That's why I have batteries. I see you suggest buying a spot welder, but don't see you using it in your videos. No, I never suggested buying a spot welder. Is it a good idea? Maybe. If you could, look, if you could spot weld the fuses to your batteries, it'd be a good idea. But I just don't think it can be done. I reckon every time you tried spot welding the fuse, it would just break again. I don't think, I've never tried it. That's just my opinion, I guess you'd say. Battery blocks for large scale government incentives in Oz. Renault Zoe instead more range. Haven't looked at a Renault Zoe. I don't like Renaults. Is that even a reason not to buy one? My parents have one, and it makes them look old. Check your logo repair center. I think I'm going backwards and forwards on comments. I have a laptop repair shop, so no problem for laptop batteries. Yeah, that is a really easy place to get them. Norway, how many solar panels do you use? I've got 20. I got 24 250 watt panels, and then I have, I think, 15 190 watt panels. My phone's going off. Sorry. What else we got? What about stripping an electric wreck for packs? There's not too many electric cars around here, unfortunately. And I see a lot of people having to actually import the batteries from overseas or from America or whatever. We're not big into electric cars yet. How many solar panels do you use? I've answered that one. Awesome idea. Can get a hold of reasonable price. Any update on cooling your sheds? Yes, it has to be done. I haven't cooled the sheds yet, but they're getting hot because I got the inverter in there that's charging the batteries now, and it is getting rather hot. And I need to do something about it. Even though it's cold days, it's like 10, 15, 20 degrees warmer inside that shed. It got up to 40 degrees yesterday, 45 degrees yesterday in there. So I have to do something about that. Passive cooling is no longer enough. I've got it all set up through the Batrium software, but the expansion board, but I just haven't. If I should be honest, I don't have a hole saw to drill the hole in the side of the shed to put the fans in, to mount the fans, and I'm still waiting on a 48 to 12 volt adapter or converter or whatever you call it. No problems, scanning a few days. 98 laptop batteries left for the day. My OL Lite 3400s are rated at 500 cycles. There you go. Service IQ online. Do you see batteries in your sleep? No, but I dream about the videos that I'm going to do that I just can't be bothered making because they take so long. Nothing wrong with pink. I'm sending you a pink one, Jehu. I just got to. What's the result of the latest test? It was 34.5 kilowatt hours, I think. I can see fine. Geez, that was a long way ago. I am so far behind. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm really trying to keep up. Do you discharge and charge from the same array of batteries you have had? Have you ever had a charge array and a run array? No, they're all the same. It's all one. It's SBU mode, so solar battery utility. So during the day, it's solar first. Any leftover solar charges the batteries. And if it needs more power during the day that the solar can't produce, it pulls it out of the batteries. And at night time, obviously, it's batteries because there's no solar. And it runs me pretty well. I do need some more panels, though. I'm noticing in winter, I really need some more panels. Ideas for laptop batteries: pick up the phone book and call repair shops in the area. Yep. Give some for free. That is, and Mike's had a lot of bit of success. We should try and figure out how many cells have been repurposed by this community. Now that is a good idea. And if you could, no, you couldn't even put a photo of it because I couldn't even put a photo of it. Heck, I got 5,000 cells sitting on the floor I haven't processed. That's actually a really good idea, Jehu. That'd be really interesting to see by weight of how much stuff we haven't put in the ground or had crushed up and recycled. Love it. That's a great idea. The nose is annoying the shit out of me. Laser soldering. Oh yeah, get in. Test and what is your favorite color battery? I'm not overly sure. I think it's, you know, bright yellow or something. Jehu, I'm tempted. New sea base with lasers. No, I don't even get that. Chris, sorry. Graham Woods, I like the project definitely, but for the price, AGM still better value. This is, wait a minute. Oh, this project isn't about better value. It's about using recycled laptop batteries. I have used AGM batteries in the past and they were recycled as well, and they sucked. They were like 10 or 12 years old, and I had 880 amp hours of batteries, and these are all in really early videos, but they are all up on YouTube. And I only got 5 kilowatt hours out of them at night time, and I had to recharge them with 8 or 10 kilowatt hours to get them to charge again. Completely useless, but it was a fun learning experience. Extra 40 kilowatt hour capacity to use in emergencies. I use it all the time, every day. Sun power makes the most efficient panels. Look, personally salvage. Yeah, that'd be good ideas, Jehu. Jehu, that'd be a good video in itself. You should do that on your channel, and then we can all contribute. I'd be in that. Or you can start a thread on the forum. I know you spread thinly, so that's probably not going to work, but maybe I'll copy the info over onto the forum. Bo's dad, remember you are a moderator, Bo's dad. Where'd I go? I moved. Oh, there we go. Bo's dad. Get solar roof vents, and my 50th kilowatt hour pack is called Bo's pack. Just for a bit of trivia. I really should finish that. I've got it sitting over on the bench. I haven't got any put it. Solar roof vents. Unfortunately, where it is, it's almost completely in shade. So solar roof vents probably wouldn't work unless I mounted the solar panel somewhere else. And to be honest, for a couple of $5 fans and a few bits of wire and a $14 48 to 12 volt converter, it's cheaper just doing little fans than it is doing solar roof vents. Solar roof vents would get the cool factor though. I got a 5-watt solar panel running 3-peak direct. When it's sunny, they run great, and that stands to reason, because when it's sunny, it's probably hotter. That's actually not such a bad idea, just doing it directly. I have another maybe 9K cell soon. Holy guacamole, that's a lot of cells. It is an unwritten rule that nobody's allowed to go bigger than me, right? Direct, Michael, contact me private. Michael, where am I? I have another couple 9K cells soon. Are you intend to completely disconnect from the grid? No, never plan on disconnecting the grid. There is a certain amount of, what do you call it? Security in having the grid there. Because I use my batteries, and people say to me, well, why don't you look after them better and all this sort of stuff? I use my batteries. My batteries are there to be used. And if I've got to run the dryer for 2 hours, I run the dryer for 2 hours. I really do use them. So when the power, like when the batteries run out, switch back to grid and it's no problem. Or I can charge from the grid as well, which is also a great backup. If you look at my batteries now, the batteries themselves, this is going to break something again. I do apologize. If I do the whole screen and then I do that one. Now, I'm not going through the Batrium software today because I've done that to death. But if you do have a specific question about it, or setup or configuration or whatever, feel free to message me and I can help you out. This is after the last test where I took the batteries way down. And if you look on the forum, I have a whole heap of photographs of it. It's still got 503 amp hours to go before it's fully charged again. So one, I need more solar panels, because winter it's just starting to really chew up the batteries and it doesn't charge as much. So it is still quite difficult to actually charge the batteries during the day. Mind you, I've used the batteries for 2 or 3 nights since I've done that last 60-hour test. And this is for anybody new, this is a 60-hour test that hasn't been on YouTube yet. This is the next one that I lost 48 hours worth of screen capture on this laptop, and I held it up like you could see it. So yeah, I use my batteries. I like using my batteries. It's something nice about using them. And using them for what they're designed for. Yep, I got 9,000 pounds. You are the man, Mike. I'll get a log going on the forum where we can sound counts. Okay, that'd be cool too. Thanks, Mike. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. I got Tesla Bit Argo to play with the Powerwall too. It was pretty sick. Oh, cool. Send me an address, Casper. Hello. It is not dangerous to solder directly to cells. Razzo, ask me again in 2 years' time, and I will be able to tell you whether it's dangerous or not. Actually, I'll be able to categorically say good or bad. Let me test that for you. Can I find brand new cells at EV West? Perhaps EV West are doing some good cars, aren't they? You can spell out your name on the Powerwall, different colored batteries. I probably could spell lots of things with that many batteries. Jason, they said watch your videos. Not sure what that is referring to. I'm a little way behind. I am so sorry. I've got exactly 20 minutes left, so I'm going to try and smash this out. Try to beat I try to beat you. I'm replying to questions that were asked 15 minutes ago. It's not good for the cell. You should keep the heat to the cell at a minimum. Yes, I keep getting told that by Batrium. I have to keep the heat away from the cells, and I have to do more to look after them better. But I have to also understand it, and that's my problem. I don't really understand it. Well, I've read it all, but yeah, you know what I mean. I'm not pretending to be the most knowledgeable guy in the world, but I will get out there and give it a good crack. That's for sure. I keep getting lucky, finding new old stock Panasonic laptop batteries, 10 years old, averaging 2,900 milliamp hours from 10 years ago. That's insane. How is it even possible? Smart meters in your country? Yes, we have smart meters. Well, no, they're not smart meters. They're just net metering or whatever they say. There's nothing. Someone physically has to come here and read. Bose, don't you think it would be harder to repair packs if you used a welder to make the face packs? That's a very valid point. That is a very valid point. Spot welding would make it hard on maintenance. But maintenance is hard anyway, the way I'm doing it. It's very, very time consuming. Christopher. Hey, mate, I'm in Brisbane, wondering if you had any places you know of that have X's batteries that I could pick up free or cheap. Yes, I know heaps of them. Unfortunately, they're all mine until I run out. Come on, I'm not going to give away my local stomping ground. I did solar roof fans, but you cannot have ridge vents at the same time because it wants to fall from even sits in the roof vent. Yeah, you have to block them all up, I reckon. That software looks like the late Bellini said. I don't know who that is. Okay, model is if you come across any of those, as many as you can. How much capacity degradation have you seen? I did a video on the degradation on what was it, pack 35 or pack 8? I can't remember which one. And some cells went up in capacity, some cells went down in capacity. Now that was completely attributed to one. I could have used 2 or possibly even 3 different discharges to test those batteries. So I could have done it very, very wrong. And I have got a very tolerant woman standing beside me. Yes, darling?
I'm going.
You come and say goodbye to everyone. There is 72 people watching you. You can't swear.
Goddamn.
No, you can't.
Just can't do it.
Well,
Just can't.
You come over here and say, "Good morning, tubers."
Nah.
No? Are you going to the gym?
Yep, later.
Are you coming home?
Maybe. After I go to Woolies.
Can you bring some batteries home for me? You can't find a battery in this shed, honey. She's looking for a battery. She's walking around looking for batteries, and they're over every single bench, except the one she's looking at.
Oh, there they are. Look. Here you go.
Love ya. Get out of here. Leave that gate shut. I've got 15 minutes.
There's more here. And here.
She's a keeper, that's for sure.
I don't know about that. Later.
I could trade you in for some cells. And she's gone again. I should get her on camera. I'll probably get even more hits. Anyone use Fresnel lens for an old rear projector as a water boiler for a steam? No, haven't. Do you have any software for your panels? Can't seem to find anything good to use. No, I don't have any software for my panels. If you do not heat it too much, you're okay. If you overheat I think there's a balance for heat. Too much is too much, and not enough is not enough, and you know. Gotta go. Cheers. Fernando, see you, man. Russian private LOL. Okay, can't read that. Have you ever had any incidents with batteries catching fire or exploding? Never one. I've done some stupid shit and had accidents, i.e. short-circuited and stuff like that. That is not a battery catching fire. That is this idiot screwing up. So that's completely different kettle of fish. The big difference between a battery catching fire and someone doing something stupid to make it catch fire. And I've never actually had one catch fire. I tried for 2 weeks. I dug a pool out of my backyard, and I had a hole in my backyard, like a meter or meter and a half deep or something, for 6 months. And I used to do a whole heap of tests in there. I videoed them all, and I just deleted them all because they were all rubbish and counterproductive. I could not get one to catch fire. Everything else failed before the cells did. That said, if I had kept going and going and going, I would have eventually found one that failed or put a blowtorch on it, which I did not do. So I need some serious design help. I'm hoping that will be willing to help me design a power bank for all our I think the Wanderlust bus. I don't want to have any part of that. You got to design your own stuff, mate. You got to take your own risks, and you have to be responsible for your own work. And that's the only way this will work, I reckon. Other than that, you put a Tesla Powerwall in there. That'd work. Although that's another 80 kilos or something, isn't it? 100 kilos? I don't know. I've purchased 1,000 cells and need to make them up and to store as much power as possible. The bank will also need to be completely safe. Well, completely safe is up to you. And I would never put it in a bed underneath my kids. I'd never put my bank underneath my bed. I wouldn't do it. Even though I think it's safe, I wouldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Batrium sent me a photo. I should have a look. I shouldn't stop this live feed because I am so far behind. Oh, excellent. Live. Holy shitballs, that is cool. Rightio. Can't actually say what's cool, but that is cool. Some of the Tesla guys watch your videos. I believe so. I have a lot of hits from solarcity.com. So I believe they do. It'd be nice for one of them to contact me directly and say, stop, or keep going, you're doing well. Or turning up and giving me a ride in a Model S or something. Preferably do a drag strip or a racetrack so we can open it up. Okay, I'm just going to skip anything that doesn't mean anything. No, they don't really. They only have 5,600 batteries. They're hoping to double that at the end of the year. Part of the number includes a fractional part, kind of having a Wi-Fi transmitter. Looks like the girl in the 500 times that is got no solar power but interested in it. If you wanted to install a system knowing what you know, would you recommend a simple system that would blow me away? No, because I've only ever done it one way. I've done it the cheapest way possible. I've spent countless hours on Gumtree and eBay and looking for the cheapest possible part to get it done. I have gone out of my way not to spend any money. And I truly mean that. I really have gone out of my way not to spend any money. Buy a t-shirt. There we go. Oh, it didn't work. That didn't work. No, that's not the t-shirt link. The t-shirt link's gone. 500 times I've got no soul pep. Is there a better way of making the packs with springs and flat terminals rather than soldering every pack? Of course there is. There's always a better way of doing everything. It's just a matter of whether you want to develop that way of doing it. No smart meters use standard RF communications far less than is very nature deoxo and will not cause DNA damage. Yeah, I believe that I know somebody doing some work with that at the moment. How big was your first solar project thingy? It was 800. Oh, it progressed slowly and badly. Sorry for the rush to speak here. That's all right, mate. I'm just skipping over it. The cells are NCR 18650 grey with matrix. Oh my god, they are good cells. I keep getting YouTube messages constantly. Sorry for the Russian. I'm almost caught up. Mr. Jared, I actually, no, last 3 days, live last 3 hours. That's so cool. If you do stop the stream, I can continue on my channel. Yes, okay, that would be really good. If I'll give it 9 more minutes on this channel, and then we all go over to Jehu's channel and do a live feed over there. That presents a problem because I have to actually do some work. But I will sit on that one as well. Okay, so finish up this. Do you worry about dendrites forming in the battery when you have no idea how many times they've been cycled? I don't care how many times they've been cycled, and I don't even know what dendrites is, because at the end of the day, I am moving my cells such a small amount that it doesn't matter. Dendrites or not, I will Google dendrites later. Yeah, I haven't even looked at a spec sheet on any of my cells. I've simply tested plus 10,000 of them. 2100s and above go in my pack. Below, they don't. They go in the bin, or I give them to my Sparky or whoever buys them off me or whatever. Do you have any suggestions on where I should start learning about this stuff? Yeah, I've got 300 videos that should help you out, or something like that anyway. It might be less than that. Who knows? I don't have any experience, but I'll start one day. I have literally no experience. I am singly less qualified than anything else in the world, but I love it. I truly do love it. I love the YouTubing. I love the interacting. I like talking with you guys, and I like trying to help. So, yeah. Or a mug. Anybody want an overpriced mug? $20 AUD for a mug. So that's kind of crazy. But I thought I'd put it there anyway. Who likes that design? I thought it was simple and clean. I like it. Thank you all for your work in the Powerwall. Thank you very much for tuning in, Homer Talk. You want to share ideas? Michael, I can see your retracted message. If you want to share ideas and stuff like that, I'd recommend you don't put your email address and just head on over to the forum, and then you can contact each other on the DIYpowerwalls.com forum. I'm trying to grow that community as well, because the Facebook group is going gangbusters. I think there's like 4,000 people there now, but it gets lost. If we all go to the forum, it helps. Well, one, it helps me out. I get a little bit of extra ad revenue. People share a lot of stuff in there, heaps of photographs, heaps of information, and it's a lot better place to keep a repository of data rather than just having it lost on Facebook and then Facebook getting all the bloody money for it. Yeah, that's a bit of a sore point. When you're done, when you're done, if you're bored, check out my off-grid power system. How do I get to your channel? I'll have a look. I'll private message me on Facebook or eBay or Gumtree or YouTube or wherever, Max, and I'll have a look. Oh no, Jason. Indian is a bit expensive, but good. Okay, eat dendrites for breakfast. Not much more expensive because the cost of regular holders. All the wiring and solder. Dendrites are small growths of metal that will short across tracks. There we go. Theory doesn't matter. That's a good theory. Doesn't matter. Only the real world. That is brilliant. $20 for 50 cells. Thanks for answering. I'll be working my way through your vids a bit and discover your channel yesterday. How did you discover my channel out of interest? It'd be really good to find out how people actually come to me. I mean, I can see that in the last couple of days, it's just gone ridiculous. There you go, 1,700 hits in the last hour, 55,000 in the last 2 days. And most of those are on this latest video. And everyone seems to be coming in through on this 63-hour test. And YouTube picked up 18650 as my as a keyword. So that was pretty good. Thank you very much, YouTube. Hopefully I make some money out of that lot. I should promote my Patreon and stuff more, but link to forum. No, I think you got to do the HTTP. Got DIY power. WALLS.com. Oh, scroll down and see input memory wise. What could build for now? Knowledge of it now. Total input money wise. What could you build it for now with the knowledge of it now? I could build the same thing. I don't have that much money in one hit to buy all of this stuff, so I had to do it the way I was doing it. It would have never happened any other way. So it is what it is. So you should get an affiliate with the original iMail reset. IMAX. If I could get it with what do you call it? Is it the IMAX? IMAX. No, that's the IMAX there. No, the Opus, the discharges. That'd be good. They sell the best on Amazon. Totally random YouTube suggestion popped up. Oh, really? That's cool. Search by Powerwall DIY. 6 section that popped up. So what videos were you watching when it popped up? Was it like something completely left of center, or was it something 18650 related? Will you be acquiring the new size batteries? Then you have not. No, I am not replacing the batteries I have now. I'm not changing it. Any ideas how to charge a large pack on a budget? Jump on eBay and start looking around. Have a look at your voltages and stuff like that, I guess. And then move backwards from your voltage and work out where the inverters can handle it. I know my inverter at 58.4 volts, it couldn't balance the battery because it couldn't put the power in to actually continue balancing the batteries. And that was the absolute maximum I can put into my my batteries from the inverter. If I went to the PCM60X, I can put a little bit more in. But I don't have the PCM60X in because I'm doing other things at the moment. Well, I have plans to do other things with the battery unit and a little bit of stuff that I don't quite understand, I guess. So yeah, got to go later. Thank you very much for tuning in. Usually play game playthroughs. Not really sure what triggered it. That's it. Game playthroughs and you got here? That is odd. I was watching Jehu. Yeah, Jehu refers me an awful lot. Okay, guys. Even though I've got a bunch of yous in the room and you've been awesome, I should have to go. Really, I think Jehu's going to start a live feed now. So if everybody wants to head over to Jehu's live feed and ask him some questions, YouTube.com, go to my channel, and go Jehu Garcia. We'll see if we can get a link. Jehu, have you started yours yet, mate? If you start yours, I can give them a link, even though they are probably all know your channel well. Best for us right now. Just realized you're live. Sorry, man. I'm out of here. Okay, Jehu's setting up, so I'll leave mine going so people continue to ask me questions until Jehu hooks his up. Oh, look at that. We got a lot of subscribers. That's my TV. I love it. Absolutely love it. 17,000 views. It's funny. I really wish I could sit down with somebody at YouTube and work out how this sort of stuff works. I guess if you could do that, you'd make a fortune. It'd be like working out how gambling tables work, wouldn't it? Please spell out something with your batteries. My son did it the other day. He spelled his name. He's 5 years old. He got all the dead batteries and put them all over the ground. Thanks for streaming and greetings from the Netherlands. Thanks you very much for tuning in. If any of you really enjoy my channel, you can always share it. That is the best way for me to sort of profit from it, I guess, for lack of a better way of saying it. I really do need to start turning this more into a business, I think. Nah, I'm too unprofessional for that. Show up on eBay. Thanks for streaming Netherlands. We got that one. Another one from the Netherlands. Hey, Jeremy. Is it Jeremy? Geez, there's some cool names. Nice life, Chad. Well done. Thank you very much. So